So that one outside 1-0 moves the runner over Santibáñez. That one gets past the catcher, going to advance the runner to third. Got to come up with that one. Those are just two bad pitches that have gotten by. And the runner's gone from first to third in two pitches, really. No outs here in the top of the second inning, and this is you need to stop the bleeding here a little bit. There's no bleeding, but obviously if they score a run, it could open things up. So that one outside for a ball. Of course, Santibáñez led off the inning with a single to center and then advanced to third on two wild pitches. Two and 0 the count. Actually, I think it's 2-1. That one a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, if I'm not mistaken. So we got a little game of chess here as Santibáñez Bettis looks at her card, Mickey looks at her card. Let's see who's going to hit the joker here. Outside ball 4, runners at the corners for Mia Gonzalez. Left fielder number 2, Mia Gonzalez. Mia Gonzalez. Mia Gonzalez, left fielder with runners at the corners. No outs here in the top of the second inning. That one in there, strike 1. Again, Garcia, she is striking that corner. That seems to be her sweet spot tonight, is that kind of high and outside corner there. And just putting it right in the breadbasket where it needs to be, enough for Sanchez to be able to keep it in the strike zone. That one low and inside, ball 1. And this is where obviously you want to mix things up a little bit, especially with runners on and no outs. You need to try to keep the runners on at all costs. That one outside, ball 2. I'm not sure. I know she's trying to get these batters to chase those pitches, but she's throwing them kind of out of the reach of Sanchez. And that's what caused really Santibáñez to advance all the way to third. So that one hit over to Davila. And it stays fair. Bases loaded. It's going to bring up Isela, right fielder. Right fielder number 5, Rebecca Isela. So Davila, she had the right idea, by hanging onto it. Obviously, normally you commit to first, but I think she was expecting it to go foul. But the ball just stayed inside. So now we got bases loaded for Rebecca Isela. That one, ball 1. Here comes a pitch. That one a little outside, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes, bases loaded in the top of the second inning. Still scoreless here, but the Lady Chargers have an opportunity to not only to get on the board, but to open this thing up a little bit. That one high. Ball 3, full count. Garcia struggling a little bit. Three and 0 the count. And in there for a strike. Strike one, 3-1. Three balls, one strike, bases loaded. Three and 1 the count. That one in there for a strike, 3-2. Full count, no outs, bases loaded. Garcia needs to record this out. This is a big one right here. That one hit over to first, and there we go. A nice play by Gonzalez as he throws it to Sanchez to get that lead out. One away. That's going to bring up a designated player, Brianna Aguirre.
The outs don't work.
So one away as Lily Gonzalez, a smart heads-up play, went for the lead runner to keep the run off the board. And, of course, Sanchez right there to tag home, gets out Santibáñez. So still bases loaded. Swing and a miss, strike one on Aguirre. No balls, one strike on Aguirre. Bases loaded, top of the second. That one outside, ball one. One ball, one strike. That one hit over to the shortstop. Throws it home, and the ball goes back. That's going to be an error. 2-run score, 2-0. Lady Chargers on what should have been a routine play. Shortstop number 4, Andrea Chapa. So that right there, an error by Lopez, as she could have avoided got possibly a double play, got us out of the inning. Drops the ball, commits to home, gets past Sanchez. That scores 2 runs. So the Lady Chargers now have a 2-0 lead. Runners at third and second. So going back to the top of the order with Chapa. That one high, ball one. Two and 0 is your score. Top of the second inning. That one up there. Catches it on the corner. Strike one. 1-1 the count. One ball, one strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the second inning. outside. Ball 2. And you can see Coach Garcia asking her, Mickey, what are you doing? Where are you throwing it? She's throwing it 2 outside, and that's dangerous right now, especially with runners at third and second. You're down 2 runs. I mean, you're still okay, but you don't want those other 2 runs to come in. You want to keep it close if you can. Especially for the fact that those 2 runs came in on really 2 errors. And that one fouled off. Two and 2. Garcia looking to record the punch out. And that one hit to the shortstop over to first. And that's going to be an error. It's going to score 2 runs, 4-0, Lady Chargers. Wow. Second baseman number 10, Naomi Garcia. So another error committed by the Lady Jackets on what, again, should have been a routine play. Now you're looking at a 4-0 ball game for the Lady Chargers. Every run has been committed on an error. So that's going to bring up Garcia. That one, a slap bunt, goes foul. Oh, and Chapa was hightailing it home. She was already rounding third. So you got to watch her. She's got some speed. If they try to lay down a slapper, you got to be ready for her to come home. No balls, 1 strike. 1 out. That one fouled off here. Goes through the net in between the stands. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 away. Thank you. I was like, that one high and outside. Ball 1, 1-2. Garcia right now. Garcia versus Garcia. Mickey Garcia needs to get these next 2 outs right now with their team trailing by 4. And tries to get her to catch that outside corner where she's got a couple of looks, but just a little too outside the zone. 2-2 the count. Runner at second base is Chapa. That one outside, ball 3. 3-2, and Coach Garcia just shaking his head over there saying, what's going on? You can see he is visibly frustrated. But Garcia still has an opportunity to record a punch out here. That one fouled off. Threw that one inside. Three and two. Yeah, this wind is blowing. It's blowing hard. Well, just when we thought we had some reprieve, it came back with a vengeance. And that one hit into shallow center. Chapa committing to home. Nope, she's going to stay at third. That's going to be a single for Garcia. Going to bring up Tamez, the pitcher. Pitcher number 7, Alexis Tamez. Alexis Tamez. Pitcher. 4-0 your score. Lady Chargers here in the top of the second inning. Three errors committed by the Lady Jackets, which scored these runs. Bunt attempt goes foul. No balls, one strike. No balls, one strike. Runners at the corners. Only one away. It's your third batter in the lineup, so you got to be careful. That one there, strike one. Runner advances. Now you got runners at third and second. No balls, two strikes. Swing and a miss, strike three. There we go. Garcia able to get that big second out. That's going to bring up catcher Natalie Mendoza. Catcher number 9, Natalie Mendoza. So 2 away for the Lady Jackets. They need to get this final out. You want to leave those 2 runners on. You're already down 4-0. Not out of reach. But there you go. In there for strike one. But again, you know, you got to get the bats going. You got to score runs. You know, this really, these runs should not have been scored because they were all brought in on errors. I mean, there's really only one hit if you think about it. Everything else has pretty much been on an error. That one outside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Errors can make or break you. I mean, they really can. And we see right now 3 errors have basically led to veterans scoring 4 runs. Still early, though. Still really early. A lot can happen. Outside ball 2. If you remember, we were down to pace and came back and beat them. So anything's possible. That's the beauty of softball and baseball is you get to play 7 complete innings unless you get run ruled. If you get run ruled, it's a different story. But that one fouled off, out of play. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third and second, 2 outs. Mendoza. Outside, 3-2, full count.
The outs don't work either. The outs work here, but don't work over there.
And it is set for baseball? What's that?
So runner at third, runner at second, 2 outs, 3-2.
Reset it.
That one popped up, and Sanchez couldn't come up with it, so still 3-2.
3-2.
Sanchez went for it. It was kind of one of those plays where, you know, she had it, but it looked like it was going to go into the net. So anyway, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 runners on, 2 away.
It's working over here, but it's not working at the under runs. It's working at the end.
And ball 4, that's going to load up the bases. Santibanez up to bat.
The outs is not working over there. Strikes and balls.
Third baseman number 11, Reggie Santibanez. So bases loaded for Santibáñez. Veterans has already batted around, pretty much hit around the lineup tonight. Just this inning alone, they batted around. Santibáñez was the leadoff batter here in the inning. Outside ball one. And you got to wonder Garcia's thinking. I mean, is she trying to handle things on her own, and get them to chase and record the out herself? Not really sure. I know, she likes to get them to chase on that outside pitch, but there she goes. She hits that corner again. Strike one. I mean, any pitcher would always love a batter to chase, but certain ones you're not going to, if you ever watch the movie A League of Their Own, stay off the high ones, Dottie, or lay off the high ones. Dottie would always tell her sister. So, Kit, I think Kit was her name. And she always liked the high ones. But if you remember, she hit the high one to win the game at the end of the movie. So, little trivia there for you. 2-1. The count, bases loaded, 2 away. That one low, ball 3. 3-1. Garcia. And that one fouled off. Full count, 3-2. He does not want to give up a walk. That will score a run.
They're running.
Yeah, they're going. They're going here on a full count. They're all going here. So Garcia, that one hit into foul territory.
Do it again.
Yep, count remains the same. 3-2. Garcia needs to come up with a strike. That one hit into that one luckily went foul. Second baseman Haley Reyes was calling for it. Oh, that was close. That was so close that luckily it was foul. That would have scored 2 runs. So 3-2 again, bases loaded. Garcia, that one hit into right field, and Laredo comes up with it for the third out, but not before the Lady Chargers score 4 runs on 3 errors. Going into the bottom of the second inning, Lady Jackets have some work to do, down 4-0. Going into the bottom of the second inning for the Lady Jackets, you have Lily Gonzalez, followed by Krista Lopez and Victoria Sanchez. Down 4-0. They need to get the bats going. Gonzalez needs to get something started here early on. Up to bat for your Lady Jackets is your first baseman, number 17, Lily Gonzalez. Lily Gonzalez. Fifth batter in the lineup for the Lady Jackets. First baseman. Hold on. That one low, ball one. One ball, no strikes. Low, ball 2-0. Pitcher looks for her sign. Got it. Right in there. Strike one. 2-1 the count. Now Gonzalez is ready. She needs to be a hitter. Her team down 4-0. Three and one the count. You want to try to get on base. On deck, we have Krista Lopez. And hits that one over to the third baseman, over to first. Just like that, 5-3. One away. Krista Lopez is shortstop, up to bat. Next up for the Lady Jackets. Shortstop number 9, Krista Lopez. Krista Lopez. Shortstop. One out here in the bottom of the second. That one there, strike one. Pitcher has her sign, has the pitch ready to go. Here it comes. That one a shot to the shortstop, but picked up for out number 2. Gonna bring up catcher Victoria Sanchez. Next up for the Lady Jackets, catcher number 14, Victoria Sanchez. Victoria Sanchez. 7th batter in the lineup. That was a shot, actually hit by Lopez, but the shortstop Andrea Chapa came up with a nice play, nice catch. That one outside, ball one. It was a laser shot, but she was ready for it. Want to know the count? That one low. Ball 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 away. That one, ball 3. On deck, you have Genesis English, designated player. So ahead in the count right now, you do not swing at all. You take that strike. You take this pitch. There you go. That one in there, strike 1. 3-1, still ahead in the count. 2 away. Sanchez needs to try to get on base. And that one there, strike 2. 3-2 the count now. Sanchez has got to be very, very selective on this pitch. This is a big pitch, especially with 2 away and a full count. And caught looking, strike 3. So the Lady Chargers come up with 3 outs, 3 straight outs. Going into the top of the 3rd inning, Brownsville Veterans 4, the Lady Jackets 0. So it looks like we're going to have a defensive change here for the Lady Jackets. Rebecca Davila now going to be a shortstop. Jaylene Ovalle comes in to take over at third base. Here in the top of the 3rd inning, 4-0 is your score in favor of the Lady Chargers. Number 23, Sophia Perez, will be the batter. Up the bat for the Lady Chargers, first baseman number 23, Sophia Perez. Sophia Perez, man, that's a lot of reverb, right? That sounds cool, like Luke, I am your father. So here we go. Lady Jackets need to keep the Lady Chargers off the board, especially now being down 4-0. So Garcia with the first pitch of the 3rd. That one high, ball 1. Garcia's ready. There you go. Hits the corner. Strike 1-1 is the count. High, ball 2. 2-1 on Bettis. ball 3. So if you're just tuning in, the Lady Chargers scored 4 runs by way of 3 errors committed by the Lady Jackets in the second inning. And that's what's given them this lead. Really, it hasn't really been any big hits. They've only had maybe 1 or 2. That one right there, strike 2. Nice pitch by Garcia. They've maybe had possibly 2 hits to their credit. But errors will do this to you, and that's kind of been the case for the Lady Jackets so far. 1 inning. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Garcia. And we got Mia Gonzalez, the left fielder. Left fielder number 7. Number 2, Mia Gonzalez. Mia Gonzalez, the 7th batter in the lineup for the Lady Chargers. One away as Garcia records a strikeout. That one foul here behind the net. 0-1. Here comes a pitch. That one in there, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one hit into shallow right, picked up by the second baseman. Haley Reyes, 2 away. Isela, next batter for the Lady Chargers. Right fielder number 5, Rebecca Isela. So Rebecca Isela, 2 away for the Lady Jackets so far, making some quick work here in the third defensively. That one foul tip. Strike 1. Windy night here at Joey Torres softball field. That one high, ball 1. District 32-5A. This is the last, hard to believe, last game of the first half. It's going by really, really fast. Of course, Lady Jackets started off 0-2 and then won 4 straight and currently sit a game behind Vets and Mercedes. So if they could pull this one off and come back, that one hit to the shortstop, picked up, thrown over to first, and there, Lily Gonzalez drops it. It's going to be an error. And bring up Aguirre, a designated player. Designated player number 12, Brianna Aguirre. We are tied for third with veterans. Okay. So that would put Mercedes and who else in first? Mercedes and let's go East. Okay. East is second. So we are in a tie for third. Okay. So I take it East must be undefeated.
East lost to Mercedes.
East lost to Mercedes. Okay. So they're both 5-1.
Well, Mercedes undefeated.
Mercedes undefeated. Okay. Coach Caesar telling me 6-0 Mercedes, 5-1 East, 4-2 Edcouch and Vet. So basically, third place on the line in this one. Let's put it that way. My source told me wrong, so that's why I was going by the district standings from my source. But I'm getting this directly from the mouth of Cesar Salinas, and he knows better than anybody. So 1-0 the count, runner at second. 2-0 the count. 2 away here in the third. 4-0 is your score in favor of the Lady Chargers. Swing and a miss, strike one. Two balls, one strike, 2 away. In there, strike two. Beautiful pitch by Garcia. 2-2 the count. Runner at second. And outside, ball 3. If Aguirre gets on, that brings us back to the top of the order with Chapa. Of course, Chapa had that base hit to center. Her last at bat. That one fouled off. Full count, 3-2. We need to record this out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Big pitch by Garcia. She gets out of the inning. No runs scored. Bottom third, 4-0. Lady Chargers, Lady Jackets are up to bat. Going into the bottom of the third inning, 8-9-1 batters. You've got Genesis English designated player Haley Reyes. Second baseman and Josie Alvarado. So let's see if English can get something started here in the bottom of the third. Leading off the bottom of the third inning for your Lady Jackets, designated player number 19, Genesis English. So Genesis English, number 19, here in the bottom of the third inning. Wind has slowed down a little bit. We've got to get our bats alive here. Get at least something here in the bottom of the third. That one in there, strike one. No balls, one strike. Swing and a miss, strike two. 0-2 the count. And caught looking. Strike three. That'll be one away. So we have Haley Reyes, second baseman. Up next for the Lady Jackets, second baseman number 7, Haley Reyes. Haley Reyes, 9th batter in the lineup. Then we go back to Alvarado, leadoff batter. Inside, ball one. Reyes hugging the line. Right there, strike one. 1-1. Gets that one right between the lines. Little Tuesday night softball. Of course, we got the boys in action at Donna. They play at 7 o'clock tonight. And then Friday, we have the start of the second half for the Lady Jackets as they take on Westaco East. And then the boys will be at home, and they will face Donna. The girls' softball game will be at 6. Baseball game will be at 7. Swing and miss, strike two, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. And caught looking, strike 3. Brings us back at the top of the order, Josie Alvarado. Next up for your Lady Jackets, left fielder number 11, Josie Alvarado. So, Tamez so far catching the Lady Jackets high and outside. But I know a lot of people think it's out of reach, but they're hogging that line, and she's kind of hitting that pitch right on the edge. Alvarado hits one into left. That's going to fall in. It's going to be a double for Alvarado. Second base hit of the night, 2 for 2. It's going to bring up Mickey Garcia. With a runner at second. That's going to bring up pitcher number 3, Mickey Garcia. So Alvarado with her second base hit of the night. She stands on second for Mickey Garcia. Little 2-out rally here would be really pretty right now. That one in there, strike 1. Garcia shakes her head and goes, okay, now I'm ready. You could see it. As soon as she saw it, she goes, okay. So now as a left-handed batter, I'm curious to see because Reyes likes to throw that pitch up on the outside corner to the righties, but how is she going to handle it against the lefty? And there you go. See, she did that, if you noticed it. She tried to catch Mickey with that exact same pitch that she's caught the righties on. But Mickey's a lefty. It's a little bit tougher. That's going to be a ball, 1-1. I wanted to see if that pitch was going to come into play, and it did. Alvarado at second base. That one low, ball 2, 2-1. Garcia hits that one to left. It's going to go out of play. Foul ball. 2-2. Deuces wild. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. Boy, who wouldn't love that hand? Tell you what, it'd be a beauty. 4 deuces. Here comes a pitch to Garcia. Low, ball 3. Of course, she drew a walk the last time. And then Loredo hit that liner to the pitcher. So Garcia right now with a 3-2 count. And Alvarado at second. This is a very, very similar situation to what happened in the first. Only difference maybe the outs. Garcia hits it over to the pitcher. Pitcher throws it to first. Records the 3rd out. Once again, Lady Jackets get a runner on. Strand the runner at second. After 3 complete innings of play, Brownsville Vets leads the Lady Jackets 4-0. So here in the top of the 4th, top of the order for the Lady Chargers, Chapa leading off, followed by Naomi Garcia and Alexis Tamez. 4-0 is your score. Up to bat for the Lady Chargers shortstop, number 4, Andrea Chapa. So if you're just tuning in, really, it's only been 1 inning that has hurt the Lady Jackets defensively. And that was in the second. 3 errors were committed, and that, in turn, allowed Vets to score 4 runs. They really have only had a couple of hits tonight in this contest. And as for the Lady Jackets, really, Josie Alvarado has been the big spark with the bats. He's gone 2 for 2. Besides that, really, we haven't done much. So bats need to come alive, and we need to clean things up on defense. Ball 1-0. Garcia. That one high and outside, ball 2. Two and 0 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Want to give a shout out to Bartholomew. Right. Of course, he's running the camera for us tonight. Outside ball 3. Of course, got Clennell over there also taking pictures. So, got a couple of Jackie Network guys here tonight, Bartholomew and Clennell. 3-1. And that one in there. Low, but it was there. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Chapa. Can Garcia record this out? That one hit in the left field. Picked up by Alvarado for out number 1. It's going to bring up Garcia. Second baseman number 10, Naomi Garcia. Naomi Garcia, second baseman. Again, I always want to thank our technology guys, George and Pete, for allowing our Jacket Network kids to come out and get some experience running the cameras. Of course, last year we had Clint, who was our camera guy. And then we've had Felipe, we've had Mike, and then also Bartholomew. A lot of guys getting some experience. That one's going to be hitting the right field. It's going to be a base hit. That's going to turn into a double for Naomi Garcia. That one going to be another error. And now Garcia sits at third. Man, this Coach Garcia cannot like what he's seeing. Errors tonight. That's the name of the. That's what's killed us. Going to bring up Tamez. Pitcher number 1, Alexis Tamez. So what should have been a double turns into a triple on the error on the throw. Man, just kind of gut wrenching, really. So now, Tamez, the pitcher, with a runner at third, swing and a miss, strike 1. There is one away. Of course, Chapa opened the inning with a fly out to left, in which Alvarado came up with cleanly. Then we had a baseliner down the first base line. That turned into a triple on the error. And now you got a runner in scoring position with only one away and 1-1 the count. High, ball 2. Two and 1 on Tamez. Tamez hits a shot to left. That's going to score a run. And Tamez is in on an RBI single, 5-0. Lady Chargers extend their lead. Catcher number 9, Natalie Mendoza. It's going to be a courtesy runner for the pitcher. You got number 20. Dana. Kind of hard to see the writing. Dana Arangin. If I butchered the name, I do apologize. So it's going to bring up the 4th batter, the cleat-up spot, as I like to call it, Mendoza. 5-0 is now your score. Runner at second. That one going to be another base hit. Will the runner head home? No, she will not. But Mendoza will go into second. Now you got runners at third and second for Santibáñez. So runners at third and second, one away. Santibáñez up to bat. And now those hits that I said we were able to kind of keep in check are now rearing their little head here in the fourth. That one in there, strike one. Garcia hits that sweet spot again. 5-0 is your score in favor of the Lady Chargers. Runners at third and second, one away. That one, another base hit. 1 run scores. 2 runs are in. Runner now committing to third, and she is safe. So a 2-run double. Now 7-0 in favor of the Lady Chargers. Sophia Perez up to bat, first baseman. First baseman, number 23, Sophia Perez. Sophia Perez. And that was a base hit, and really only 2 runs should have scored, which did, but really only 1, but the second one did come in. But that runner should not have advanced to third base. That I can tell you right now. And again, that was on an error. I mean, that's 5 errors I know for sure that we've committed, and I'm going to honestly say 6 of those came in on errors, at least 5 or 6 runs. I mean, this should be maybe a 1-0, 2-0 game if you think about it. That one in there, strike one, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still only 1 away, 7-0. Brownsville veterans. Mickey Garcia. That one foul. 1-2 the count on Perez. Looks like we're going to have a pinch hitter, number 21, Sophia Martinez. Arangua is at third. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's Santibáñez. Outside ball 2. 2-2. Of course, we have a brand new scoreboard coming here pretty quick. Joey Toda softball field. It's going to be beautiful, beautiful scoreboard. Carter looking. Strike 3, Garcia with a big pitch. Man, did she need that one 2 away. It's going to bring up Sophia Martinez. Number 21, Sophia Martinez. So, pinch hitting is going to be Martinez. She's going to hit for Gonzalez, the left fielder. Still runner at third, 2 away. That one low, ball 1. High, ball 2. 2-0. That one low and inside, ball 3. 3-0. Rebecca Isela on deck, the 8th batter. And inside, ball 4. Runners at the corners for Isela. Right fielder number 5, Rebecca Isela. Rebecca Isela Runners at the corners, 2 away. 3 runs have scored for the Lady Chargers. 7-0 here in the top of the 4th inning. That one in there, strike 1, right down the pipe. That one outside. Run will score. 8-0 Lady Chargers. So, no, another error. 8-0. Runner now at second base. A 1-1 count, 2 outs. That one hit over to third baseman, and it's going to be an error on Uvalle. Runners at the corners now for Sammy Aguirre. Number 1, Sammy Aguirre. So Aguirre, she's going to hit for Sammy Aguirre going to hit for Brianna Aguirre. Of course, Brianna was a designated player, and Sammy, the center fielder, she's in the flex position, but she's actually going to bat now in the 9th hole. So, Uvalle, that was hit, a hard hit, but it was, could have been fielded. It's going to result as another error. That's on my watch. That's 6 errors already for the Lady Jackets. 8-0 is your score here in the top of the 4th. So Sammy Aguirre, her first at bat. Outside ball 1. Runners at third and first. Another pass ball. That's going to score another run. 9-0. Lady Chargers. You can literally, this game can be summarized in one word: errors. 7 errors have resulted in 9 runs. Wow. 2-0 the count, runner at second base. That one in there, strike 1. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner at second. Aguirre, that one low, ball 3. And Chapa, leadoff batter, is on deck. She's been dangerous tonight. She's had some hits. She's hit the ball well. But I don't know, are they pulling her? Is she going to hit or fouled off? 3-2. Well, that wind is really, really picked up again. It's blowing really hard. Of course, there's a cool front, I guess you could say, coming in. Wants to drop down to the 50s a little bit. Swing and a miss, strike 3. But again, errors plagued the Lady Jackets to the tune of 5 runs for the Lady Chargers. Going to the bottom of the 4th, we got to get something going here. Down 9-0. So top of the fifth inning for the Lady Chargers. Andrea Chapa leading off the fifth. Leadoff batter. Leading off for the Lady Chargers in the top of the fifth inning. Shortstop number 4, Andrea Chapa. So Andrea Chapa to lead off the fifth. She is the leadoff batter as well for the Lady Chargers. 9-0 coming into the fifth inning. Will be the end of the game. That will be the 10-run rule. Of course, it is 15 after 3 and 10 after 5 is the way that it works. So we have got, if we want any chance, we cannot allow them to score. And we need to come up with something. We've done it before. We came back against pace, so it's not impossible. But I mean, we've got to find Lady Luck some way somehow. So swing and a miss, strike 2. Nice pitch by Garcia. No balls, 2 strikes. And that one hit to the second baseman, picked up, thrown over to first for out number 1. We have a defensive change. English now is at first base. Second baseman, number 10, Naomi Garcia. So defensive change, Genesis English now at first base. She comes in for Lily Gonzalez. That one hit over to third baseman. Novaya picks it up, throws it to first. There we go. Out number 2. Well played. 5-3. Going to bring up Tamez. Pitcher number 1, Alexis Tamez. Correction, number 7. Number 7, Alexis Tamez. So 2 straight outs for the Lady Jackets. That one high, ball 1. If they can keep a run off the board, that guarantees them at least to go another inning, because they wouldn't get run ruled. But with 2 away, obviously they need to record this out. That one outside, ball 2. 2-0. That one fouled here behind us. 2-1 the count. Two away, 2-1 on Garcia. Tamez, I'm sorry. That one hit into foul territory. English, it hits off her chest. I was trying to come up with it. It seems like she's okay. It was a good effort trying to make that that catch in foul territory. So it's going to be 2-2 now. Garcia looking to keep runs off the board, and they need to right now. Right now, Garcia ahead in the count. That one goes off the glove of Garcia. Runner is safe. Going to be a base hit. Going to bring up Mendoza, the catcher. Catcher number 9, Natalie Mendoza. So, courtesy runner going to be Arangua once again. So that one, Garcia tried to field it, went off the edge of her glove. I'm not going to call that an error because that was a good hit. I mean, swing and a miss, strike one. 0-1 the count. I don't know if Bartholomew agrees with that call, but it's normally on a hit like that. You got to give credit where credit's due. That one hit into center field, and that's going to be a 2-run homer for Mendoza. 11-0 Lady Chargers. Third baseman number 11, Reggie Santibanez. So 11-0 Vets off that 2-run homer by Mendoza. Yeah, now, no, she was a cleanup batter. So now the Lady Jackets must score 2 runs in the bottom of the 5th, or this will be game, set, match. So that one in there for a strike one. Caught her swinging. That one hit over third. Uvaya picks it up, throws it over to first, records the third out, but not before a 2-run homer by Mendoza extends the lead. 11-0. Lady Jackets need 2 runs in order to force into a 6th inning. All right, here we go, folks. Coming into the bottom of the 5th inning, Lady Jackets have got to score 2 runs to keep this game alive. Up to bat, we've got, I believe, catcher Victoria Sanchez. Up to bat for the Lady Jackets, catcher number 14, Victoria Sanchez. So 11-0 is the score in favor of Vets. The Lady Jackets need to score 2 runs at least 2 in order to force another inning. That one hit into right, goes foul. It's going to be a long strike one. On deck is the first baseman, Genesis English. Sanchez. That one low, ball 1. One ball, 1 strike. On deck is English. That one high, ball 2. 2-1. Pitcher looks down at the card, has the pitch she wants. Right there, strike 2. Man, those are the ones you gotta take a swing at. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One away, going to bring up the first baseman, Genesis English. Next up for your Lady Jackets, first baseman, number 19, Genesis English. So number 19, Genesis English, and then it looks like we're going to have Haley Reyes. One away in the bottom of the 5th. 11-0, Brownsville Veterans. That one outside, ball 1. And technically, Coach Salinas and I were talking about this. Figuratively looking at this game, I'm going to say 3 runs were scored off hits. Maybe 4. And that's giving them a run. Personally, I'm going to say that at least 7 minimum were scored on errors. Yeah, swing and a miss, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. One away here in the bottom of the 5th. English, the batter. That one hit into center. That's a base hit for English. It's going to bring up Haley Reyes. With a runner at first, that's going to bring up second baseman number 7, Haley Reyes. So Haley Reyes now looking to complement that base hit by English. Foul. Back over the backstop. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 1 runner at first. 1 out. Reyes hits that one over to first and then throws over to second. Double play. And that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. 11-0 is your score. So I want to thank all of you for tuning in. We will see you next time. We'll have to find out where George wants to go on Friday, either baseball or softball, but we will let you know. So have a great night, folks. Have a good week. We'll see you next time.